To wrap your boning channels for your corset like this is very easy, whether you are working with net or you are working with actual fabric. I'm going to show you in this video. If you are working with fabric, go ahead to cut 1.5 inch of fabric strip, just like you see me having in my hand. The boning size which you are using, make sure that the fabric you are cutting is ×3 of the boning size. And then you are going to go ahead to pick up your boning. You can either measure the boning or you can do a long one. Okay, so you are going to now put the boning really close to the edge of the fabric, just as you see me placing it right now, and then you are going to start sewing at the very edge of the boning. Okay, the flat edge of the boning, that's where you are going to be sewing from. So you have to make sure that you take it slow so that your machine foot does not touch the bone part of the boning. It has to stay on that very flat edge of the boning. Okay, like I said, you can either have long strips, then when you are working on the corset project, you cut it, measure and cut, or you measure and cut the boning down before you actually wrap it. Okay, so once you are done sewing it like this, you are going to wrap it just like this. Can you see? Wrap it like this. All right, so the rough end is underneath, and then you are going to pick up the corset which you want to sew it on, still on that edge where you are wrapped. Make sure that your needle is sewing on the edge. Okay, wrap it nicely. Okay, and then all you need to do is stitch like this, slowly and gently. Wrapping this with fabric is what I usually see that is commonly difficult, but if you follow these steps, just sew it on one side, and then all you need to do is place it on the corset that you want to sew it on, wrap it, and then you are going to sew. You would notice that this side which I am sewing is the side that is open. Okay, and once you cut 1.5 inch, it will be enough for your ½ inch boning. So the rough edge will be downwards underneath like this. And once you are done sewing one side, the next thing you need to do is to just move on, and then you sew the other side as well. Do this for all the parts that you have marked to place your boning. This is how you wrap your boning when you are working with fabrics. This is how it was, quite easy. Now if you are doing this with illusion net, pay close attention. You need layers of net, because you know that net is very transparent. On that side that stretches the most is what is going to go around your boning. The side that stretches less, that's where the long length is going to be. Okay, so mark out 3 inches. Like I said, you need multiple layers. In this case, I have 4 layers, so I'm using 2 inches. But in your own case, you can use 2.5. okay, just so that you do not struggle with anything. Okay, you can also use 3 layers, cut it 3 inches, 3 inches instead of this one being 2. You can cut 3 layers. You can also cut 2 layers, but it has to be 4 inches. That way you can wrap until your boning can no longer be seen. Do you understand? So what you would do is go ahead to just cut everything like this. Then after cutting, is now time for you to wrap the boning itself. Now place the boning like this, close to the edge of the boning. In the first one, we sew the edge. Remember, in this one as well, you also need to sew the edge. So place it close to the edge of your tool. As you are placing it, you keep arranging the tool, because you know tool is light and delicate. Sometimes you need to pay close attention when you are working with nets. Okay, so arrange it like this. Make sure that what you are doing is close to the edge as you are sewing it. Okay, so sew it nice, neat, and make sure the boning does not get to the end of the net. Okay, can you see? so you need to leave like ½ inch there. Okay, so now wrap. This is how you're going to wrap your boning. Can you see? Wrap it like this all around. Can you see? So you can see that the boning is not seen anymore. That white boning, you cannot see it anymore. Can you see? Okay, so once you have wrapped it like this, don't worry about that little that is remaining. You are still going to trim it later on, but just pull everything nice and neatly like this, and then you are going to sew. As you sew, you wrap. As you sew, you wrap, and make sure that as you are sewing, you are picking the whole 4 strip that you are using. Okay, because if you leave one behind, you just try to pick all of the layers together so that no one is left behind. Arrange it, sew, arrange it, sew, arrange it. So this is actually something that is quite easy. And if you sew corset a lot, you can just do this boning in illusionette. You can just do it down at your free time, and then all you need to do is you will use it whenever you need to use it. This is actually a way that you can save time. When you are free, you are not so busy, you can just put it, sew it down, and then when you need it, you can just use it, cut, use it, and all of that. You can see what we have, nice, neat, and covered. By the time you are done, you are just going to trim off this tiny little one that may just be remaining somewhere there. Okay, and you will see that one side should definitely be covered. We should not be able to see that white boning anymore. Can you see? So all you need to do is go and place this like this on your corset, stitch on that same line that you have stitched on before for one side, and then stitch on the edge of the other side. Can you see? Just make sure it's that side that is well covered, where the boning is not showing at all. That's where you will place on your corset to sew, just as I have explained to you. If you have found this tutorial helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. Thank you. Here is all the bonings that we have created. We can now go ahead to use it on our illusion corset. Okay, I'm glad you have watched this video this far. Before you go, please drop me some sweet comments, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.